rows laid out for the garden here. Got me 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 rows. This will be mainly for peas and beans and stuff like that. I'm gonna put a row or 2 of watermelons in. I got a pretty good watermelon variety I'm gonna plant, so but I will probably do some watermelons in here. Just my peas and my beans, whatever I don't feel like planting in my raised beds, I will put in this, which I'll put some of the same stuff in the raised beds as well. So, but anyway, what I'll do is I'll probably sometime this next week I'll go by and get me a couple bags, 10, 10, 10, or 17, something like that, and I'll come in here and I'll open the corner of the bag, and then I'll just walk down the row with the bag of fertilizer, and I'll drop fertilizer into each of these rows, and then I'm gonna put the hillers on here in a minute on the 130, and then I'll come back with the hillers and I'll cover the fertilizer up, and then that hill will be what I'll plant my vegetables in. So that's the way I've been doing it for years. Works pretty good. You get that fertilizer base in there under the seed. That way when the seed starts germinating and the roots start growing, and the nutrients are there under those roots, and they can pick up those nutrients and be able to grow and have a good foundation to get started off with. So that's typically how I do my garden and the fertilizer and all of that. So all right, I'm working on taking the toolbar off here. Take this off and get ready to put my hillers on. Just have to undo these nuts here on the bottom and loosens that bracket there up. Have to do that on both sides. Takes a 15/16 wrench, or you can use an adjustable wrench, or I guess you could use a socket. I just try to always use a 15/16 wrench. Loosen that up and get it loosened up. You ain't got to take them all the way off, because the toolbar slide right out. You slide it one way and then slide it the other, and it'll come right out on you typically once you get that good and loosened up there. Let's pull it and go the other way, right off. And you have your 2 sets of hillers to put on. Of course, 2-part here on the little toolbar itself. Slide it into the bracket. If I got it loosened up enough or not. Yeah, these are, I don't know what kind of ratchet wrenches these are, but it's sort of ratchet part of them. I reckon they're cheapos, I guess. I don't know where I got them from. Might have got them from Harbor Freight. I don't know. Anyway, some of them, the ratchet part of the box end has retired on me. There we go. Get that one in. And slide this other one in. And then we can determine the distance between the two. more too. Now, have to get them centered and adjusted properly. You want them centered on the tractor, and you want them making the proper amount of heel for the row that you want them. Get it centered about right. You always have to go back and check. That's about right there. You can see I've got them there placed, and we'll go to the front here. You can see I've got them centered there, and looking down on top, centered there for the most part. What you're gonna center them with is pretty much this area right in here is where you're gonna center them, right along that steering shaft. The steering shaft's about center of the tractor, and that's about where you want them. And we're pretty close there. I can sort of compensate a little bit with my tractor when I'm making the rows, so that's about where you want it there. So we'll get these tightened up here. Once you get them tightened up, I will go back and check it, and I may end up having to loosen a little bit and do on the wrong way with the bolts. May have to do a little change on it once I get them tightened up. I may have to loosen a little bit to be able to move it, because they are dropped down now. Once I get it tightened up into place, and I can go back and look at it and see what changes I may need to make as far as distance apart between the two hillers. Pretty tight there. Tighten the other one. I think it's actually going to be about right, I believe. But we'll see once we get this other set here tightened up. We'll check it. I think it's actually going to be about right. Let's see what we've got. As far as distance, oh yeah, yep, that's pretty much the distance I want and the heel that I'm gonna want whenever it comes to hilling up after I put the fertilizer down. So it's pretty good. I got the right turn on them, the right angle there for the hillers. So that's pretty good. So got those. I'll finish tightening up those bolts, and we'll be ready to put some fertilizer in the hills that we made a while ago, or the furrows we made a while ago, and then I can take the tractor and make the hills, and we'll be ready to plant some garden. So yeah, back out in the garden this afternoon and putting down some fertilizer. You can see there I got started already putting some fertilizer on these rows. I've got 4.5 rows done so far, so I'm gonna keep putting it down. I'll let y'all watch, see how I run down these rows with the fertilizer. So y'all hang tight. Alright, got the rows healed up. I can come down through here now and put my holes and plant my beans and peas and watermelons and squash or pumpkins and other things that I'm all planting here. So got that ready. Also been out here, me and my wife, and we been planting some stuff. Got stuff starting the hay bales. I talked about this, I believe, in my raised bed video that you should have seen before this, where I was going to plant some stuff in hay bales or straw bales, and so that's what we've done here. This is squash and zucchini. We'll try some. People talk about it grows good, so we're gonna try it. Got that, and then I actually got some cucumbers here in this one, and then got 2 different types of tomatoes and some bell pepper in this one. So all we did was pull the layers back and stuff the tomatoes or the peppers or the squash or the cucumbers down inside of it with the dirt ball and all in it. So should hold moisture pretty good. Those straw bales should. So we're gonna see. We'll keep you updated on the progress. So did that, and then we planted the rest of it in some of our raised beds here. There's some squash there, and then we did plant some bell peppers there, a couple of jalapeno plants, got some sweet potatoes we're fixing to plant in the tire, and over here in the bathtub we did 2 types of tomatoes, and all of these are jalapenos. So we get some stuff planted in the garden, so everything's gonna be growing good here before too long. So Lord, keep giving us some rain, got fertilizer in the ground, get some beans and stuff in the ground. All we have to do from here is do some cultivating and weeding. So, but I gonna end this video here. Hope everybody's enjoyed it. thanks for watching. Hope this maybe gave you an idea for how easy it is to grow and produce a garden. Not a whole lot to it if you ain't got some space to be able to till up and do some gardening. So thanks for watching. God bless each and every one of you. Please give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you in the next one.